Good day, fam. This one's for all my runners. We're going to meet in a child's pose at the back of your mat. Knees wide, hips, sit bones rest on your heels. Walk your arms out long and rest your forehead on the mat. And take a few grounding breaths when you get here. And checking in with your hips. Option to rock side to side gently. Massaging your forehead, your third eye. Here for a couple more breaths. Option to bend at the elbows. Just an added stretch for your triceps. Lats, you can walk your elbows towards the front of your mat. A few inches makes a big difference. Again, just an option. Couple more deep breaths. Reground your hands and shift your hips forward, up, and forward. Modified up dog. Drop your hips, lift your gaze, take a breath, and shift your hips back to child's pose. We'll floss them out like that. Couple more times. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, shift back. Take one more on your own. Forward and back. Meeting in a neutral table. Just some cat-cows from here. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, cat, round it out, tuck your chin, your tail. Inhale, cow, open. Exhale, cat, round it out. Come to a neutral spine. And shift back to child's pose. We're going to get some lateral movement in, side body stretching. From child's pose, walk both hands over to the left side of your mat. Couple more inches. You want to feel that resistance in your right side body. That's the sweet spot. Dropping in. Shift your weight back into that right hip. And gently lean your weight out towards that side body expansion. Take a few more breaths here. Deep, full breath. One more like that. And gently back to center. We'll take the other side. Hands far to the right. A couple more inches till you feel that resistance left side. Shift your weight back, left hip. Gently push out through the left ribs. Few breaths here. Breathing into that expansion left side. Take one more deep breath. Slow back to center. Shift your hips forward to a neutral table. And shift your left knee forward into half pigeon pose. Make the adjustments you need. Find the angle in that front leg that works for you. Doesn't need to be at 90 degrees, but you do want to feel that same resistance, a good stretch in your hip flexor, right side, IT and glute, left side. Take a breath. And when you're ready, option to drop down to sleeping pigeon onto your forearms. But all good if you just want to stay here. If this is a good stretch for you, just feel this one and breathe through it. Or you can drop down to forearms or all the way down using your hands as a little pillow for your chin or temple, gaze to the left. Just some options for you. We'll be here for a good minute or so. Try your best to avoid clenching your hips, your glutes. Try your best to soften completely. Letting go of that clenching, softening through that tension. It's a surrender pose, really letting go. Take a few more deep breaths here. And staying present with your breath. Take one more deep breath. Gently pushing your way up. Take it slow. Tuck your back toes. Shift the weight off that front knee. Slide the left knee back to table and roll out your left hip. Take a few circles with your left knee. Take them in both directions a few times and extend your left leg straight back. And crunch knee to nose. One more time. Straight back. This time drop to the ball of your back foot. Shift your weight back for a calf stretch. Hamstring. Take a few breaths from here. Breathing in to your calf. And reground your left knee. We'll shift the right knee forward for half pigeon. No rush getting there. Find the angle that's right. Make the adjustments to settle in with your foundation. Get set. And all good if you want to chill here, half pigeon. If you'd like a little bit more depth, option to drop down to sleeping pigeon, forearms or hands as a pillow, chin, temple, all is good. Settle in and breathe. And just noticing if this side feels like it has a little bit more or less tension, just notice. As you breathe, really feel. And again, avoiding any clenching. Surrender to gravity here. Here for a few more deep breaths. Just the breath. When you're ready, slow to push yourself up. Tuck your back toes. Shift the weight off that front knee. Slide it back to table. And roll out that right hip. Few circles. Both directions. Couple leg extensions straight back. And drop to the ball of that right foot. Shift your weight back to the calf stretch. Feel. Notice the difference. Take one more breath. Re-ground your right knee. Just a couple more cat-cows to seal it off. Inhale, cow. Open up, arch your back. Exhale, cat. Round it out. Tuck your chin, your tail. One more like that. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Find a neutral spine. And shift back to a hero's pose. Knees to touch. Hands on thighs. Soften your eyes closed. And take one more breath in stillness. And hands to heart center. Take a full breath in together. Open mouth, let it go. Out. One more like that. Fully in. Empty out. Out. Thank you for joining. Wishing you all the best in your running. Share the love. Namaste.